Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Damo here, back with another one. And in this one, we're gonna be going over like the intermediate level of play in Dead by Daylight. If you've already watched my beginner video, or if you haven't, even if you know what you're doing, I would go watch it just to be up to speed with what I'm talking about because I'm gonna mention that I've talked about some things in the last video. So if you haven't, I would go check that video out as well. Um, you can kind of skip through it if you need to. You don't really need to watch the gameplay, or if you would rather watch the gameplay and not listen to what the fuck I'm talking about, skip through it and pretty much just look at my build and it goes over those perks, the perks I'm using. Um, but yeah, anyway, so and a couple other perks as well. But anyway, moving on. This is going to be the intermediate level of play. I'm going to be going over a couple of perks. Most importantly, things like live. So boom, this perk right here, which is unlocked by this girl, Feng Ming. It's her level 35 perk, live. And what it does is when you vault over something, it gives you 150% speed for 3 seconds. So it's like sprint burst, but you can control when you use it. So using so when you vault something, basically. So being able to control using it is huge, I feel like. That, in my opinion, gives it a little bit of a more, more viability compared to Sprint Burst, is the words I'm looking for there. But not only that, I'm going to talk about this mixed with two other perks that I talked about in the last video. So if you've gotten what I've talked about in the last video, um, you'll be able to do this little combo, right? And then the fourth perk is also a perk I talked about in the last video, but it's just kind of there for help if you need it. So, okay, here we go. So this perk we're going to be talking about is Quick and Quiet. This is the first perk, right? So when you vault over something, it won't make any type of noise and it won't give them any type of cue. So if they're across the map, it won't tell them that you vaulted over something, or if they're in a chase with you, it won't like make any noise that you vaulted something. So that mixed with lithe, right? So you vault, they don't hear you, and then you go flying like super far, combined with Dance With Me, which is another perk I talked about in the last video, um, which leaves no scratch marks for 3 seconds after you vault something, right? Or leave a locker, but you want to use it when vaulting something. So you combine these three and basically you vault over something, they don't know you vaulted, and you don't leave scratch marks, and you go super fast. So you'll be way, way, way far by the time they figured out you vaulted and where you went. So this combo is, it's literally insane. This combo carried me all the way from rank, like, I don't know, I probably figured this out maybe a month into getting the game. I got all this shit. It was the first thing I went for. Boom. I got all the way to rank 1 with this build. This build is crazy. It's insane. The last one is just self-care. That's just because sometimes you get with like teammates, like up until you get to like red ranks, you get with like not too great of teammates who don't really help you out. Some of them aren't even on gens a lot of the times. Like it's kind of unfortunate and a little bit annoying. So I always use self-care. There's other perks to replace it, like adrenaline if you wanted to use adrenaline, which is a perk that I also went over in the last video. So yeah, adrenaline is a decent replacement, but it's only at the end of the game. So like, you kind of have to be a little bit decent until then, or hope your teammates are helpful enough to heal you. But okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next perk that we're gonna be talking about, which is Bond. So Bond can kind of replace self-care. Yeah, but Bond is insane if you're playing solo and you don't want to use self-care because it takes too much time. Bond will help you find teammates. So let me show you what Bond does. Unlocks the potential in one's aura reading ability. Allies' auras are. All right, we're gonna restart that. Okay, so boom, this is what Bond does, right? It reveals to you when other survivors are within 36-meter range, which is actually, it's pretty big, it's pretty huge. If depending on the map, you know, some maps like Colon Farm, that's that's a huge fucking map to be honest. But other than that, Bond is useful as fuck. I use Bond almost all the time because I used to use self-care and I'm trying to get off of that. So I switched over to Bond. I don't think there's anything wrong with self-care. I got to rank 1 with self-care. I don't think it took up too much of my time. I'm just at the point where I'm just switching up my builds, trying different stuff, and Bond is definitely more useful when it comes to being, you know, different with your builds, trying different builds. It's more reliable than self-care. Yeah, so the next perk I'm going to be using is Quick and Quiet. Oh yeah, I just showed this off. Okay, Quick and Quiet, Live, and Dance With Me. Boom. 3 insane perks. This is probably the build that I would run now because, like I said, trying to get off self-care. But boom, Bond. Bond is the main perk here. Freaking insane. You have to level up Dwight. Dwight is the guy who has it, but he also has Prove Thyself with it, which is also an insane gen rushing perk. This is crazy, literally, like so crazy. If you have a Survivor Friends team and you run Prove Thyself and a couple of other perks to increase the speed, um, yeah, you'll blow through a gen in like 15, 20 seconds, especially if you're, I don't know if I said it, but running all toolboxes. It's insane. So the next person that we're going to be doing is, let me see, I don't want to get it wrong. Oh yeah, easy dub. Bill. Bill is fucking cracked. Bill has probably some of the best perks in the game. He has Borrowed Time, what I would consider like top 5 perks in the game for sure. As well as the next perk that I'm going to be talking about, which I actually consider top 3. So first off, Borrowed Time. It lets you unhook a survivor. If you're in the terror radius, you can hear the killer's terror radius. You can unhook the survivor, and then they can take an extra hit for like 15 seconds. And then once the 15 seconds is up, they can no longer take an extra hit. And they can only take 1 extra hit. So if the killer hits them within those 15 seconds, then then he will just have to run off. So he'll take an extra hit, he'll do his sprint burst, and then he'll have to mend himself. It's like using an insta-heal, a purple insta-heal. So that's insane. It's literally insane if the killer is camping at the hook, which a lot of killers tend to do. Not all of them do, but you'll see it here and there. Borrowed Time is insane. Definitely, especially at the end of the game, which this more killers do this than they do just camp all game, but more killers at the end of the game will camp the last person if they haven't gotten anybody, because what else are you supposed to do? You have to get the last kill. I play killer, so I understand. But yeah, so Borrowed Time is crazy. If you get Borrowed Time, then you get that last unhook. They get out, everybody gets out. It's pretty crazy. Definitely top 5 perks right there. Okay, so boom, the last perk I'm going to be talking about is Unbreakable. And now let me tell you why this perk is probably like top 3, right? Right now, at least. For right now, this perk is definitely top 3 because right now, slugging for killers is the most viable option, really, because gen rushing is so bad now with the increase in speed of toolboxes, which didn't really do much. It may have taken down the charges, but the fact that doing a gen becomes faster really ignores what everyone was saying to behavior in the first place, that gen rushing just needed to be changed. Something needed to be done about it, that or map size, and they ignored that and they took Ruin and instead made gen rushing better. But yeah, anyway, so that's why slugging is most viable. So you just have to get all 4 people down, and it doesn't matter how many gens they get done. If you get the opportunity to get all 4 people down, then there you go. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for all the perks that I was going to talk about in this video. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the gameplay. So I will see you guys when I get into a game. All right, here we go. First, my recording software wasn't working. Okay, so it is Ghostface. Like that. I mean, that makes sense. Maybe that's why he's doing that. Let me head over here and get this guy real quick. Hella pallets over on the side of the map. I'm definitely gonna try to stay over here. Get him off. No, you do your thing. Go ahead and have on this gen right here. Okay, boom. Boom, make that fall, and then make hella distance. Let's see. Should be able to duck here and hide. He shouldn't. Perfect. Lost me. Exactly my goal. Now look at him waste time over here looking for me. Perfect. Now what I'm going to try to do is come back over here onto this gen because there's so many pallets over here. Perfect. So many pallets over here. So the reason that this perk build is so good is, as you saw right there, I'm running live, Dance With Me, and Quick and Quiet. So I hopped over that vault up there without making a noise. I used my live, so I got a super extra sprint burst as soon as I vaulted, and I didn't leave any scratch marks for 3 seconds with Dance With Me. Which means he totally did not know which direction I ran or where I went. He just knew I vaulted it, so he ran up and vaulted it too, and by then I had already lost him. I'm actually going to move right here so I can keep a little bit more closer of an eye on that side of me. Oops. Probably going to have to make it out of here now. Oh, he's chasing teammate. Alright, I'm going to hop on this, see if I can get... Probably won't be able to get it all the way done, but as close as I can. Boom, he's gonna come for me. I'm gonna go ahead and run over here. Boom. Drop that bitch. I'll go ahead and head over this way. Now watch this, he's gonna lose me here. I tried. Finger slipped off the controller there. To be honest. It right after I ran into the corner on that hook too, I did not mean to do that, and then instantly my finger slipped off. Boom. Go ahead and drop that. Heal as fast as I can. Go ahead and move to Killer Shack. Okay, cool. Killer Shack has not been used. Cool. I thought he was going to read that for a second. So he's bamboozled. Fingers slipping again. Gonna go ahead and use that. Make a little bit of distance. That's not a very good loop, so I'm actually not going to loop there. Wow, good ass mind game. That wasn't too bad. Boom. Actually, I'll take a heal if you can heal me. You just want to go for it. Fuck it. Boom. Okay, so we're done. Now let me see. He's gonna go for the save. I'm actually gonna go for this gen he was working on. My teammate was working on. I'm pretty sure there's one back here. Right back there. He was not working on it. This is the one that has been worked on. He's over by me. Question is where? Bingo. Go ahead and hop out of here. Hit this infinite real quick. Don't even need to. Wonder if this guy's cheating. I just broke him out of it. How did he just have it again? Beautiful. Should still be able to get at least one loop off this infinite. So I'm hoping my teammates get that door opened right where I'm facing. I'm gonna try to walk it off so I can get my live back. Boom. So I'm guessing he's chasing the guy who was on this door. Boom. Take that. Head right up out of here. Thank you. Nah, he get me here. But let's see. This is only my second hook. Gonna start recovering. Nice, nice, nice. Almost, almost. Perfect. Why would he pick me up? That was the dumbest thing you could have did. No reason for him to do that. There was no reason for him to do that at all. If they unhook me, I'm good. That door is 99. I'm almost positive that door is 99. No, he's running the opposite direction. What is this guy doing? Jesus Christ. What is he doing? Dude! Dude! Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I thought it was a good game. I got to show off the ability of this perk combo, which is you just lose them in every single chase. They will not be able to find you. It's literally insane. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I will see you guys in the next one.